spots. Cantu takes the snap, fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, takes it up the middle, picks up about 4 yards, and is brought down by 3 or 4 Bulldog defenders. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 as the clock continues to run. 4:38 and counting here in the 4th quarter of the 2021 edition of the Willacy County Cotton Bowl. Bearcats visiting the Lyford Bulldogs, enjoying a 24-7 lead.
All right, we're back. We apologize for that. We had a disconnection to our cord, but we got it. We got it fixed up. Things like these happen. About 4 minutes left in this game. Cantu rolling out. Finds his safety call, and that is a good-looking shot there to Tagle.
Yeah, and Tagle picked up a block from number 6, Nathan Munguia. Munguia was right around the 1st down marker, and he blocked the Lyford potential tackler, allowing Tagle to get the 1st down, move the chain. Ball is at the 45 with 3:58 remaining.
So Bearcats probably just going to try to slow this down, try not to make any drastic moves here. Cantu back in that shotgun. And they're going to keep it on the ground, and there's a big-time run still on his feet as he continues to rumble. Tough run there by the Bearcats.
A pickup of 17. Was that number 2, Jaden Goddessa, the ball carrier?
Looks like he ran out of there quick, fast.
So 1st and 10 at the Lyford 39. We're now under 3.5 minutes remaining. Cantu with some last-minute instructions to his backfield. Number 32, Victor Oviedo on his right. Oviedo now in motion to the left. Hands it off to number 6, Nathan Munguia. Munguia takes it around the left side for about 6 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Under 3 minutes to go now. The ball is spotted at the 34 for Raymondville.
So clock keeps ticking. 24-7, Cats up. Cats have the ball. They're in absolutely no hurry. And they're just going to keep running these seconds down. 2:30 left in our game. Cantu waiting for the snap. Ball's handed off, looks up, finds a little bit of room to run in the inside is Diego Gutierrez.
The ball is spotted at the 28. 1st down for Raymondville as we approach the 2-minute mark. And the Lyford faithful starting to make their way towards the exits. Meanwhile, on the other side, it looks like the Raymondvillians are going to sit here and enjoy every minute of this one.
Under the 2-minute mark now.
And just as I said that, a crowd of 15 gets up on the Raymondville side to beat the rush.
Cantu waiting for that play clock to keep winding down. Cantu pulls it himself and is met at the line of scrimmage as Aaron Hinojosa gets in on that tackle. Looks like they want to stop the clock and with a timeout, 1:24. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
On quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Back out of the timeout. Here we go. 1:24 left in our game here in Lyford, Texas, as we have the Willacy County Cotton Bowl. Cantu keeps it himself, tries to stay up on his feet. He does. He gets to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and Cantu finds the end zone once again for the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I don't know that they were necessarily looking to score with that play call, but you got to make tackles. So 30-7 now.
You know, I think they were just trying to run the clock out, but Cantu had that big seam, and he said, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to add on to this. And he's just adding to his numbers, as that is his 4th touchdown on the ground tonight.
Yeah, he bounced it outside, and there was nobody between him and the goal line.
Going for the 2-point conversion, and that one is denied.
Hunter Posas, the intended receiver on that one.
So with a little over a minute left in the game, the Bearcats put another on the board. 30-7. We'll be back with the conclusion of our game. This is Real Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
I
really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Back to bring you the conclusion of our game here in Lyford, Texas, as we had a great game here tonight, you know, really close in that first half, and then the Bearcats opened it up here in the second.
Yeah, really entertaining and competitive first half. It just, you know, when you can run the ball like Raymondville can, you're going to wear the defense down. And especially with the number of snaps that these Lyford players have taken on both sides of the ball. I mean, that just has to chip away and wear you down. And it's kind of shown here towards the end of the game. Doesn't take away from the effort that these kids have made.
And here the Bulldogs on this kickoff, and looks like he's going to go all the way for the kickoff return. Touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Justin Vela giving the fans that remain something to cheer about, a positive note to perhaps end the night on.
Justin Vela with the kickoff return touchdown.
Maybe a little fatigue setting in on the Raymondville side as well.
Well, you know, sometimes you grow a lead that big with only a minute left, you kind of lax yourself because you're not really thinking anything. But hey, this ball game keeps playing until the final buzzer.
That's right. That's right. You got to play every snap. Lyford had a little trouble getting a line for that extra point attempt, but a nice kick, split the uprights.
So 14-30, 58 seconds left here in our Cotton Bowl. But the Lyford Bulldogs want to leave their fans with a little bit of action there, and that was quite a bit of it.
So put on your coaching hat and let me know. Non-district game, you're down 16 with a minute. Are you going to let your district opponents see what your onside kick looks like, or are you just going to squib it down the field?
Want to thank Marty Cantu from Earl's Agribusiness Feed Store for tuning in to tonight's game. So 58 seconds left, and still a show being put on. You know, it goes until the final buzzer.
That's right. That's right. And these fans, like we said, they were treated to really a great ball game in the first half with, you know, a lot of big plays, a lot of almost big plays. Kind of got away a little in the second half. Sorry, we're distracted by somebody that just ran across the field and hopped a fence and hopped another fence. Well, back to the kickoff. Here we go. There's the onside kick.
There is that onside. It is touched.
Yeah, illegally touched by a Lyford player about 5 yards downfield, and little, like you said earlier, extracurricular going on. I'm sure a little of frustration coming out on both sides maybe, but you know,
and at this late in the game, you don't want to do anything. I mean, you pull something like that, then it goes into the school and it bleeds over. You could be suspended for your next game. And with Raymondville's side, they have their first district game coming up next week against Rockport Fulton.
Yeah, that's nothing that's going to make either one of these head coaches happy. You never want to see guys getting into stuff like that, especially at this point where, you know, the outcome is pretty much determined, especially with the failure of that onside kick. It would have taken a Herculean effort to come up with 2 touchdowns and another onside kick in the last minute. So, you know, let's just hope that we get out of here with nobody getting hurt. Hope these kids shake hands and move on, and like you said, get ready for their district play.
So Raymondville will start district next week. Lyford still has one more week of non-district before they start theirs. Lyford will take on Santa Maria next week. So I want to remind everybody that we are putting out, and we do have our 2021 Real Sports Live Football Preview Magazine. I know that they were distributed here at the Lyford Bulldog Stadium, and they're being distributed at pretty much every stadium that Real Sports Live is carrying the game.
So Cantu and Raymondville in their version of the victory formation, he'll take one more knee, and that'll make this one official. Coaches are taking off their headsets. Kids are taking off their helmets. A little cheer over there on the east side. Bulldogs coming over to this side. Obviously not happy with the outcome, but hey, a good effort by those kids.
And that's going to do it for the 2021 Willacy Cotton Bowl, as the Raymondville Bearcats are the victors, 30-14. But what a show it was tonight. Both teams came out. Once again, the big storyline on the Bulldog side was the absence of the Martinez brothers. And who knows, what could have happened if they were here. Would have been maybe a closer game, more competitive game. But if you looked at the first half of ball, lots of people stepped up. Nunez, Maruquin, big-time playmakers for the Bulldogs. So credit to them for stepping up when their numbers were called.
But don't forget the defensive play of Slade Gutierrez when Lyford was just about to take the lead. The game was 8-7 Raymondville at that time. and he saved his team from having the scoreboard flipped on him. And to me, that was a big momentum changer and just huge in the outcome of this game.
Agreed. Gutierrez with that strip fumble. He also had an interception as well. He had himself a great game. Jason Cantu, though. Woo, Jason Cantu. We could talk about him all night. He showed his arm, and then he showed his legs as he had 4 running touchdowns tonight.
And he showed his power, breaking tackles, breaking runs to the outside of containment, and he literally walked in on a couple of those 2-point conversions. Just great scheme by the Raymondville offensive coaching staff.
Well, what a game here tonight. We look forward to an exciting season for the rest, and for both of these teams, it's going to be good. Both of these teams are going to be in very competitive districts, but once again, this was a non-district matchup. This was all about pride, and it was a fun one to watch and a fun one to be a part of. We want to thank Lyford CISD for having us here. I want to thank Dr. Brown for having us, a great hospitality from their tech department and from everybody here at Lyford. So, Mr. Pena, any final thoughts?
Just a great time tonight. Great to see all these Willacy County folks coming out, and this is what Friday nights in Texas are all about. You know, neighboring communities like we talked, a healthy rivalry, people that know each other, live together, work together, play together, pray together, and just a great night for Willacy County.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight here in Lyford, Texas. This is Marco Munguia with Mr. Albert Pena. We are signing off. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time.